Funtopia is anything that you could dream of, really. It's a magical place. It's
like a Sint Maarten version of a Disney experience.
It's escapism for persons that are talented and they need a platform to express themselves.
At a company, you feel like, yeah, you come here, you're working with co-workers and, you know, you have a boss and whatever. No.
But to me, Funtopia is my family.
Funtopia is a family entertainment providing company. We provide lots of services that make you smile, but Funtopia is and was first like a safe haven to me, where I could always run to if I need a peace of mind or if I wanted to do something happily, then I would come here.
It started in 2012 and we began working with a project called Project Tree, which allowed young persons that didn't have a platform to express their creative selves to do so. So we started out with dancing statues, then we moved to clowns, face painters, and the whole barrage of entertainment. It is a family. It's a family business. All the members that joined are unique individuals, and what they bring to the table is all a part of who they are. And what Funtopia is everything that these members are a part. So Funtopia is very important to me. It has become a part of my life. It is my life work. You have to be behind the curtain, not behind the screen. There are benches on the side. If your act is coming up, like 2 acts before, you could sit on the bench, and when it's your turn, you come by the regular. Always. Everything. Whatever we're doing, our prop's gonna be behind the curtain, not the screen. Because if I standing over there, I can see you right here. So never be behind the screen. That's it? Funtopia was created from a concept with, seeing that there was something lacking or there was a gap in the market, and we wanted to fill that gap with providing services that are for kids, by kids, and it made it more child-friendly. How customers interacted, young persons that made birthday, or young persons in general would interact with a younger person more quicker than with an adult. And the concept of Funtopia was taken from inspired by Disney. It is everything that is magical and everything that kids dream of it being. So whenever Funtopia is booked at the event, we try to bring that kind of energy and that vibe to the event. Six or 7 years ago, when we initially thought about Funtopia, we wanted it to have not just face painters, but clowns and magicians and aerial acts and whatever you could think of was in Funtopia. And I met with several persons different in the entertainment industry, both on island and off island. And then the idea was to create a Caribbean circus, not knowing if there were any institutions like that before, but the idea came to me is like, what if we could create a Caribbean circus? And when we started out, we tried to put the elements together, but they weren't fitting. It didn't fit, because what had to happen is taking 10 steps back from saying, okay, we're going to create a Caribbean circus, but we need the entertainment, we need the dedicated members, we need the services, and it's not just bringing people from around the world to create that Caribbean circus, because we want to create that Caribbean story for the Caribbean circus. So it required us working with young persons that are interested in what we were trying to achieve, training them so they could have that skills. In 2018, just reflecting back on what the initial purpose was for the group, it just said, this is the time now to create the script, to get it finalized. The idea was always there for many years, but the elements just didn't fit. So last year, 2018, the elements fit. And even though we had a large amount of old members leaving to go pursue their education in the Netherlands or in America, We said, you know, we just have to create the platform, create the act, and just see what happens. And I created a group of mainly of the seniors, and it's called the Funtopia Show Choreographers. Gave them the concept. We had several meetings. We had the first concept when we had about 60 new members in the group, and we tried to place them all in different acts and scenes, but they didn't understand the concept. They didn't understand the commitment that is needed to make it work. So after a couple months, we had to go back to the drawing board, rearrange the concept of the show to fit those that were dedicated, and then script out all of the storylines and so forth, the acting moments and all of that stuff. Was a process of countless meetings back and forth, figuring out what we want to get done, having the overall team, but just the essence of it to fit the persons that would play those roles was a long process. You could see the growth and the whole reshaping of what it's supposed to be, and this was just the introduction of the Funtopia show. What we're going to do is have this show and start to tell different stories, start to tell the Caribbean story.
On the next episode of the Funtopia Show web series.
During the show, it was just like, Manicoem, right now you have to perform. This is the day. This is the time. This is the time. Just go out there and kill it every time you have.
During the Funtopia show, the main thing I had on my mind was let's get it, let's do it, and let's not make any mistakes on stage.